good, YouTube? We back at it again with another video. So in today's video, bro, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get good views like this, 97K, 100K, 100K. I'm gonna show you how to basically replicate this whole niche using my tool over here. So this is basically my built-in tool that I just showed you about in my other video. So if you've seen it, competitors DNA. But if you haven't seen it, this is the video you want to be at. So with this tool right here is we just put our competitor's bio. And yeah, so what we're going to do is go over to the channel. We're basically replicating. So, and we want to get their bio. So we use this right here description. So we're going to copy the bio and we're going to come back over to my tool. And we're going to paste it. So, and this right here. So if we want about, so let's say if we want about a 20-minute script, it's going to get us a 20-minute script. And then the channel URL, we'll put the channel URL we're modeling. So the channel URL we're basically replicating. So we'll go to share, we'll go to copy, and what we're going to do is basically paste this URL, and then this is the competitor's transcript DNA, simple. So it basically needs the competitor's one of the most viral videos of the competitor's channel, one of the most viral videos. They need the script. So what we're going to do is basically go to here, we're going to copy link. We're going to go over to YouTube transcript downloader. It basically needs a script to model it so it can make us a transformative one so we could go viral too. So just like that channel. So it's going to basically take the style from it but model it, and it's going to basically make us our own script style so we can have our own script structure. So we don't just copy them exactly. We copy what works, but we do it into our own way so we can build our own audience with it. If y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah. So what we're going to do is go to get free script. Get free transcript. We're going to basically, it's going to say verify, and it's going to do this over here. All right, so now it's going to say verify. So see, all right, so now you see it over here. So what we're going to do is basically copy this. And next thing we're going to do is basically come over here. We're going to paste this. And we're going to say extracting from the DNA. So now what's going to do is extract the whole DNA from the competitor's channel. So yeah, so we just wait for it to do its thing, and it's extracting. So yeah, it's loading. And it's just basically, it's pulling up all its data from its channel, scraping everything. And it's going to basically transform it to our own way so we can have our own formula, own format. And it's going to basically give us channel names and give us a new bio. And yeah, so it's going to basically extract. If this takes more than like 10 minutes, what I would usually do is just basically come over to the chat and tell like speed it up so this don't happen no more, because sometimes y'all got to do it. So if it takes more than a few minutes, but it works, right? So you see global motorcycles industries, and it takes, you see, so it's a stakes based on this. It says engineering lore, and you can see right here. So it basically tell what I just upgraded this tool to do is basically tell us like the time we're gonna get like a viral video. So you see 4 to 6 months is like, so the time to hit 100K in long form, and then time to hit over 1 million, 10 to 14 months usually. So long form video and long form 10 to 14 months usually. So yeah, that's what the guru's gonna tell you. And you can say niche difficulty 6 out of 10, which is great. This is high opportunity geopolitical engineering. So it basically took the working angle, but it basically bent this over to our own angle, and you can see the script. So you can see the whole script right here, so we can copy the script. So if we wanted to right here, we could just get this whole script right here, and we could copy it. So if we want to basically expand the script, we can expand it. But you see right here, it basically puts a CTA at towards the end. And yeah, so you see we got literally titles that literally match the script, and then we got literally channel names that we could pick from. So we could pick from pistols, politicians. We could pick from the machine myth. We could pick from unseen industries. And yeah, so that's great what this tool do. You can see the winning formats of basically the competitor's channel. What it did was it took a Fergan documentary long form, and it took the band things, and it basically gave us our own formats instead of us really copying. And then for this right here, it basically give us our bio. So you can see invest in this. We got deep dives. We got win politician. You see we got undiscoveries about giant motorcycles industries for riders right here. You see we got this. And we could literally just make the profile picture using ChatGPT. But for this tool right here, we could basically, so what I'm going to do is show y'all a quick thing, sample real quick what we do with this tool. So we duplicate this. I'm going to show y'all how this tool could basically gather from the competitor's channel, gather everything from the competitor's channel, and I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do. So just stay tuned real quick. But yeah, so let AI load, and it's loading, the chat is loading. And yeah, so it's going to load. And this is basically the script that we could use. So right, you see, this is basically the script. This is basically like the hook. This is the most successful places right here, engineering. So yeah, so you see, and if we want to expand it, we can have AI expand it. But yeah, so you see the geopolitical mystery cars, and you see that it's really talking about motorcycles. But yeah, it's talking about the same angle. So what I like that this tool could do, we basically give it the viral DNA optional, and we basically paste our competitor's URL, and then we could paste paste the script snippets. So the script snippets would be about this. So if we go to over to here, we could basically go to this bottom right here, and we just control C it. We control Z it. We come on there, control V, and we just paste the competitor's one of the competitor's URL. So it could basically analyze the competitor's thumbnail style and get us a prompt, so we could create the thumbnail in ChatGPT or Gemini. I don't advise y'all using Quality, because Quality is really bad when it comes to thumbnails. But if you use ChatGPT or Gemini, that will work well. So what we're gonna do is go over back to our competitor's channel. We just literally drug it. So it was this channel over. So we're gonna go over to one of his most popular vids. So his most popular vids 12 days ago. Yeah, we don't want to do one over 1 month ago. I would say this is a safely one we could do. So we'll just copy this link. And we're going to basically do it. So it's going to basically model like the visuals of the competitor's channel. And then for this target tone right here, target mood tone, we could leave it hashtags, messages. We could leave it like that. And then for when this happens, Gemini called AI API. So we could just go over here. We could just tell it to fix this over here. So it could literally fix it. So it's going to try to fix it. Yeah, it gives hashtags. And this is visuals, packaging, 50% of high retention. And then this is output AI, optimizing an outlier. So click, and it could basically analyze all the competitor style. And we basically gave it our script, but we gave it the competitor's URL. And it could basically analyze like the visuals why it went viral the way it did. So we're going to wait for it to fix it, and then I'm going to show you how to actually do this. So over here, this is basically our scripts, and this is basically like the surgical hook structure. So the hidden giant right here, so you can see the preset object and then struggling. So this is like the hook structure, the way we start our scripts off. So it could basically know, like, so we could go viral. So if we want to go to here to basically copy one of these titles, we could basically go to search, we could paste this title, and you can see that nobody never used this title yet. So engineering. And then we have another example where we could pick from. So we could pick from this right here. So we could do this example right here. So we could say motorcycles like this. But this is what I like. Since we include motorcycles, it feels a bit better. So I like to put motorcycles in it. You see? And then we got a 1,500. That's basically end goal. So yeah. So end goal, motorcycles, outlets. So you see right here, outlets. So if we go to this, we can see literally the competitors' video and the competitor's channel that we're modeling from, but we're not exactly copying them, but we're going to basically take what already worked and we're going to do it in our own way. So yeah, so we're going to basically let Gemini do its thing, and it's going to fix up the tool so we can use it. But I want to show you an example. So you basically want to average subscriber. So when it comes to long form, you basically want to avoid going over 1 mil. You want to avoid going over 1 mil, 6 mil. There's a safe zone you want to stick out as 500K to 300K to 500K. Or 400K, or you want to stick to average subscribers less than 50K, because you want to have room so YouTube knows where to put the long form video at, so it don't have to really compete with bigger channels with over millions. Because if you think YouTube won't know where to push your video at, and it won't know where to put your video at, so you basically want to stick with smaller channels like pulling in great views, because if smaller channels are winning too, we're more likely to win too. So you can see this 26,000 right here. So you see 26,000 subscribers, 43,000 views. And that means if we post right here in this angle, we're more likely going to get views too. So that's why we're basically using the AI tool to model his thumbnail style, so we could make a lookalike version, but we make ours way better. So yeah. So and AI basically models the visuals, and it knows like what we got to put on our thumbnail. So for example, what I'm going to do is come to this, and I'm going to swap out this link. So I'm going to swap out this link, and we're going to put the link we're basically modeling. So the link we're basically replicating. So that's going to be the 400K view video. So we would just put that right here. And yeah, so what this tool then did was it told us a better format. And it told us like a better format, a better transformative winning sequence format that we stick to. So, and this is right here. So this is the industry goals format. Every video identifies machines that is functionable and visible to the west below, bearing industry right here. So it's for the rest of the real. Each episode functions 20-minute geopolitical documentaries, discussions about motorcycles reviews, and yeah, so it indicates, and yeah, that's what we really want to do. We basically want to have a winning lane than what the competitor got, because if the competitor has, if his formats, so let me show y'all. So it needs to be pulling consistent views like this. And we want to basically use all his winning formats, all his winning lanes. And we basically want to go into that lane, because you got to think, if we're going into like view jet ones right here, we'll get view jets too. So we want to basically avoid 1K to 2K. We want to look for where he's pulling 300K, 100K, and it can't be over 12 months. It can't be over 6 months. It gotta be like less than 3 months, and it'll be recent. So if he's having like 12 days ago 400K views, that means if we drop a video like this today and we replicate, but we do it in our own idea and we do it in our own format, and we got the same like lookalike title, but the winning title like what AI just gave us, that means we could go viral too. So yeah. So I'm gonna let this hurry up and load up real quick. So it's gonna fix it. It's gonna working on it. So it's gonna fix it. But we could click it real quick and watch this video. You can see that this video has no hard editing to it. So even if y'all wanted to, if y'all don't wanna, and I wanna say this, we do videos like this because this is what works. This means people want to more likely see this more, and if already's performing well and it's pulling average more than his average subscriber count, like I would say ratio 5 times more than his average subscriber count, that means we're going to perform well too. So that means that system wants to see more of this, and we got to already do what's working. So yeah, so what I'm going to show you so we could do is basically go over to here, and we're going to go to this tool, and we're going to basically paste our script. So you see competitors video URL, video DNA. So we'll just paste our script and we'll lead a tone aesthetic. So yeah, so So we're gonna basically do right now. So we're gonna basically analyze the channel again. So we're gonna go to here and we're gonna say, let's say if we want the script to about 30 minutes. So we could go to competitor's bio, and this would be the competitor's bio over here. So this is literally his bio. So we go to show more. We basically copy and paste his bio. We paste it here, and we see competitors' video titles. So we'll go to all the competitors' video titles right here. So you see most popular. So we'll start from most popular, and we'll work our way down to lowest. But of course, we don't want to go into the angle where it's low. We want to stick to the angle where it's pulling great consistent views. So we basically want to copy this, and we basically want to paste this here, and we basically want to go to channel URL. So channel identity. So we want to basically get his URL. We want to go over to scroll up a bit. We want to go to more, and we want to go to share. We want to go to copy share right here. We want to go to copy URL. We basically want to now paste his URL here, and then competitors transcript. So we want to go to one of his most popular videos. Like I said, we'll go to his 400K video like we just did. So we'll exit that, exit out that, exit that, close that. We'll go to here, we'll copy that. And what we're going to basically do is basically paste the script here. So I'm going to paste the script here. I'm going to exceed it. So it's extracting from the DNA. It's going to basically extract all the viral DNA of the channel. So we don't go into an angle that's going to basically get us view jail. So we can actually, when we go to start a new channel on this, we can actually get views like impressions starting night. So yeah. So that's what it's going to do. And it can make us up to about 35-minute video. So let's say this. Let's look at this competitor's length. So my really goal is when you're new to a channel, when you first start a channel, really your secret is when you starting a channel and you don't know like what you should do your length as. I tell most starters. So what we usually do is the key part is we will look at our competitors like his length, and if his length is about like let's say 18 minutes, we will make ours 30 minutes because if our video is like more likely longer and our videos has a way better hook and it has a way better script and we could keep more of the viewers way longer, that means YouTube will look at our video and YouTube will push our video to it will push it. So I feel like longer videos get pushed than the shorter videos. So if the competitor made his videos 18 minutes, which that's okay, that means we'll overbeat his length and we'll make ours longer. But yeah, fix this. It's taking long to load. So we'll just paste this and we'll just tell it that's taking long to load, and yeah, so it'll usually fix it. And we could do the same thing literally with Gemini. So if y'all wanted to with Gemini, we could basically have Gemini, but we have to expand it. But what this tool is, we could create unlimited scripts, and yeah, so we create unlimited scripts. You see, we got the competitors' viral titles, we got the competitors' bio, we got the competitors' URL, we got the competitors. Basically, one of his winning scripts to one of his videos, and this is basically one of his winning scripts. We model his script, but we make a way better one with a way longer length. So that's really the way to do it. And a lot of people overcomplicate YouTube automation. It's just about seeing what works and then modeling it, and we're doing it in our own lane. So we're going to basically take the thumbnail visuals of it, and then we're going to basically give AI our script, and we're going to give it like the idea, and it's going to basically it's going to analyze the visuals of the competitor, and it's going to like give us a prompt when we can make the thumbnail in Gemini. So yeah, and then for basically, if you want to verify your YouTube channel, so if you want to verify your YouTube channel, you can just use Juicy SMS. I got a method on my channel how to verify a lot of YouTube channels, how to create unlimited Gmail accounts. But yeah, so we can use Juicy SMS. So I basically want to show y'all something too. So I want to show y'all like this channel was not really good at editing, and this packaging was, but his packaging was weak. And, I want to show y'all something.
Welcome back to Motovibes. Today.
So you can see right here, 88,000 views with a 8K subscribers, and this packaging was really ass. So we want to model from, of course, channels pulling in 100K, 400K consistent views. It can't be stuck, and it can't be over a year. We don't want to model from a channel with over a year with outliers. We want to model from a channel with newer outliers, like that's recently, because that's the only way we'll get views too. If we see something that's winning recently and it's not over months old, that means we could win too, and we could have success too. So yeah. So now what we're gonna basically do is basically refresh this. So we're gonna basically come back over to the channel Archix thing. We're gonna go to channel competitors video. We're gonna get all the competitors titles again. So we're gonna go over there. Of course not this channel, because this channel is starting to fail. So we want to model from this one that's recent, because if we model from one that's recent and we basically model like all the angles, and we go from a stronger angle than what he already is, we're more likely to go viral too. So competitors viral titles, we paste that. Competitors bio. So we're gonna up this to about, so let's say 31 minutes. We don't got to go 35. We get to go 31 minutes. We'll basically go to his bio right here. So we're going to basically go to his bio. We're going to basically copy this. Copy everything you see right here. Copy everything you see. And we're going to go to here. We're going to basically paste this. And then for this URL, this is his channel URL, I believe. His whole channel URL itself. So we'll go to share channel. We'll go to copy. We're going to go to paste it. And then we're going to get one of his scripts. So one of his scripts is over here. So this is about, this is his script. So we'll copy that script and we'll paste that over here, and we'll just do this. And now what it's going to do is basically give us a script. So this is failed DNA, please try again. And I'm pretty sure the trial ran out. So yeah. And sometimes this really happens. It says innovation SDK usage. Yeah, so sometimes it runs out, and yeah, but when this happens is we're gonna basically probably have to use Gemini, and which is cool. And I'm gonna tell it that I'm gonna basically tell it, you don't even got, if you don't know the words of your script, you can literally just tell it the minutes, and it will make you a long script just like that. But yeah, we'll use a surgical DNA, and it's gonna basically come out with a transform script. But like I said, this tool over here was high quality. And what we basically really did was we model on the channel that really works, and we go in a stronger, basically a stronger sub niche, but we stay in the same exact niche, but we sub niche down. We don't want to like copy them exactly, if y'all get what I'm saying, because if we copy them exactly, that would make us basically look like a copycat, and we won't stand out for that. So yeah, so if I basically want to show y'all, so if we basically go to this title right here, we copy this, we can see that not a lot of copycats are in this angle yet. So that means we could really stand out. So if we use to replicate this, basically replicate this, but doing our own way, like we literally just did, like that means, yeah, we want to go in an angle where you can see that it's just one channel right here. It's not a lot of copycats. So that's really what we want to do, because guess what? If there's not a lot of copycats and we're in an angle like that, that means we're going to win too. So yeah. So that means we're more likely going to win too, and we're not going to lose. So yeah. So if we go to channel Archix, so yeah. So what I'm going to do is again go over to here. I'm going to go to this tool again. I'm going to just go to this. I'm going to copy and paste everything again. Control C it, copy it. Literally everything off this channel. And I'm going to go to here. I'm going to basically competitors viral title, so I'm going to paste that. And then what I'm going to do is get the URL. So we could just go to videos. We could just paste the URL here. The channel handle URL. You can see competitors bio. So we just grab the competitors bio. So we scroll up a bit. And we go to show more. And then we go to his bio. We just copy it right here. We copy this bio. We paste it here. Competitors bio. And then this is a competitor script. So we go to one of his most most viral videos, like I said, 400K view long form video, which is great, because that's great. So what we want to target, we extract this DNA, and it's going to now get us the format. So it's going to basically get us a format, and we could, so if we wanted to, we could expand this duration. So if we want this to be longer, we could expand it. So we could say go to 25 minutes, and it can make us a 25-minute script. But yeah, so it sometimes take a bit of time to load, because it's basically analyzing the channel. So yeah, so if we wanted to go longer right here, we could have it go longer like that, 31 minutes, and then what we would just do is extract it again. So we'll click extract, and it's going to extract it. So you can see motorcycles industry, geopolitical, engineering, forgans. You can see contrast right here. So this is basically like the title, like the formula of our channel, where we'll be falling behind exactly for our title. So we'll be using this formula like the format. So yeah. But you can see the machinable geopolitical format, instead of us really copying like this whole channel, it basically gives us a way stronger format, but in our own angle. You can see. So it says it'll take it about 5 months, 12 months max for us to get a 1 million view, a 1 million view long form video, but 5 months to get a 100K view one, which is great. So yeah, so we want to like basically want to model from channels that's like recently blown up. So yeah, just like this. So we will basically do, you see his title right here. So if we go to his title, The Secrets, the reason why Harley Davidson. So if we basically go to copy this, and we basically go to this search, and we basically paste this.
What do British soldiers think of U.S.
And we can see the secret reason why Harley Davidson is terrified. So you can see that not bigger channels are tapped into this angle yet. So we're gonna see it. You see, only a smaller channel. We're only see smaller channels really running. So 4.6K, which is great, but we want to find more views, more views, and we want to see like the average age. It gotta be more than 100K. So if it's more than like 100K, that's good. So 16K, yeah, we go for it. So So if this is like this average subscribers less than 100K, that means we have an untapped market right here, and we could literally drop a video on this and we're gonna get views. So if there's smaller channels, 8.3K 2 days ago, wow. So we early in. So if we see this right here, a smaller channel pulling and great views in this angle, that means we're more likely to get views too, because of course he want to be poor, so he can't be stuck under 5K 10K view draw. He got to be escaping, so he got to be posting consistently. He can't be 400 views, 300 views, 22K. We want to look for 50K, 30K, 100K, 300K, 400K, and it got to be consistent. It got to be recently. It can't be over like 6 months. Can't be over 6 months. Oh, if it's over 6 months, that means we have no room for us to see, and we won't have no room for us to really get growth. So you see, 28 overall score, very low. So which is cool, but we could go to videos. You can see the secret Harley Davidson. So if we go to videos, you can see 800 views, 29K average subscribers. So average subscribers 40K. So we basically want to look for stuff like this. So we basically want to look for channels just like this. 34K views 3 months ago, one view, but he got to be pulling more views, and he can't just be a larger channel pulling in great views in this angle. So yeah, we want to try to look for a winning angle where smaller channels is having like the seat to win. But if it's not overpacked by millions of channels, that means we have room for us to really stand out. So average subscribers right here, that means we have room for us to really stand out. So like I said, this would be a great title for us to use, and this would be a great script for us, like the model right here. So this would be a great script for us to use, right? So this angle right here will be a great script. So yeah, so like I said, and this winning formats like the channel formula, the channel titles, but yeah. So what we'll basically do is copy this, and I'm going to show you how we're going to model and come up with the thumbnail idea. So now what we're going to do is go over this. We're going to paste the video DNA, and we're going to go to our competitors, one of our competitors' most recent viral video. So we'll go over to here. We basically want to go to one of our competitors' most recent viral video. So that's 42K. It can't be stuck on 40. It got to be over 6 days ago. All right, so it can't be like that. It got to be a smaller channel winning. So I kind of like this thumbnail right here. So it's over 2 months. So it's over 2 months. We want to look for something like this, like 5 months ago. Yeah, we can't do that. So what we'll basically do is we'll have to click through these channels. Let's click through these channels. Let's review this. Motorcycle Heads, 42K subscribers. And we want to basically check for one of his most viral topics. So most viral topics. So we're gonna model from this channel. We're gonna basically model from. Let's go back to this one. So since this one was most recent, and is most recent in the angles, and like I say, it's not the niece. Niece isn't oversaturated, bro. The niece is oversaturated. Chat it mostly be the angles. So you want to, of course, find ones less than 100K subscribers and less than over 200 videos, of course, because you want to find ones like 50 videos, 40 videos, because that means if he recently just blew and he recently gained all them views, that means we could gain views too. So we won't be late to the niche. So it's going to basically analyze the visuals and it's going to do the DNA. So now it's analyzing the whole channel. It's going to basically tell us the DNA. So yeah, so it's just visuals core offline and it's going to basically analyze it. But yeah, so we let it do its thing and it's going to analyze it. But yeah. And these over here are like channel names which I could use for a newer channel you start. And then over here is like the bio. So like right here is the bio. And this is the format formula, like what we're falling behind so we can stay successful. So we can succeed too. So yeah. Alright, so high stakes. Alright, so what I'm gonna have it do is copy and paste this. And I'm gonna basically tell it to fix this. So sometimes you just gotta tell it to fix it and it will fix it. Fix this. It's taking long to load. Alright, so what we're gonna do is basically copy our script. So we're gonna come up to our script and we're gonna copy the script. Yeah, so we're gonna copy the script. I'm going to basically go over to our notepad. Notepad over here. Notepad. And we're going to basically paste this. And we're going to basically come over to these titles. And we're going to paste these ones as well. So we're going to copy this, Control C. We're going to come over to our online notes. Close this. And we're going to go Control V. So if we want to basically expand this script, we can have, there's a built-in tool on that tool where we can expand it. So you see we got a lot of these ideas, a lot of these channel names where we can pick from, a lot of these things. So yeah, so what I like to do is basically copy all of our data over here so we can remember it, so we don't run out of it. But yeah, so what it basically did was it basically fixed up the tool, hopefully. Alright, so yeah, so hopefully it fixed up the tool. Yeah. Alright, so it fixed up the tool, so now we could use the tool. So now we could generate it. So what I like to do too is basically come over to all this right here, and instead of you forgetting about this like in your brain, Control C this, we would like to come over here, Control V. We'll just paste all this data over, like this is the framework of the channel, the formula, the velocity of the views we get, the hook structure, and the velocity 30 to 50K views, circle. The velocity is the views that we'll get is just how many views we'll get so for our channel. So yeah, basically tell us the velocity, how many views we'll get, 50K range. So we need to know all that, and that's really great. So being that we copied all that, that is really great. Because like I said, if there's smaller channels succeeding in that range too, we're more likely to succeed too. So like I said, it's not gonna be luck. I work with these channels 24/7, so I know how most people's channels blew up. So when most people try to get smart and try to be a smart aleck, don't be a smart aleck with me, because I've been in the game longer than you. You're new to the game. You joined the game 1 year ago. Already been here for almost 10 years. And I'm 21 years old. Alright, so we'll go to this. Alright, so we'll go to this titles. It will basically copy this whole script. So this is going to be a whole script over here. So what we're going to do is copy the script. Copy this whole script. So we're going to come in here and we're going to copy this whole script. So we're going to copy it and we're going to paste it over here. So video DNA. Video DNA, and this is a competitor's URL. So we'll go to here. Competitor's URL. It's going to analyze visual DNA. So it's analyzing the whole channel. So it's basically watching the video, analyzing it. It's analyzing like the way it went, bro. Like the visuals, the text on screen, the visuals. So yeah, so it's going to basically analyze the DNA. So we just let that do that. And while that's doing that, so we have our screen over here. So yeah, you see, surgical, this is like the structure of why it went viral the way it did. So we just let it load, and it's going to analyze. It's basically watching a video, and it's getting notes. So we let that do that. Yep. So, yeah. So you can see we got more title ideas over here we can pick from. We got, this is the whole script this is the whole script structure. If you basically want to analyze the script structure and you don't know what structure this is, what I like to do is basically come to this. So I'm going to show you how to actually analyze the script structure to know what structure this is, because some of y'all probably don't know and just y'all want to over guess it. Guessing ain't going to get you far. Guessing ain't going to get you far. You want to use the elements that already work for a competitor, but you want to basically make your own angle. So you want to use the winning strategy of his angle. Let me show y'all something real quick. So let me pull out my phone real quick. All right, so you want to extract your winning structure and rebuild it in your own system, optimize for you to build your own audience. That's really how you build the system. So you want to extract their own structure and build it in your own instead of you copying it. So yeah, so that way AI just give it. So what's the structure? Tell me the order from hook to ending. So we just basically put that, we exit that. It's going to basically say here's a structure hook. So it says hook. This is the backstory, and then this is basically the core analytics. So you see, right, so it's the core. But what I like to do, so what's way better that we can see this is like, I basically love Microsoft Copilot. So I feel like Microsoft Copilot is like, they did a way better job, and Microsoft Copilot is really great when you like analyzing your competitors, like you're analyzing the structure. So we go to hook from ending, and it's going to basically tell me that structure. So that way we do that. It's way better, easier. So it's that Microsoft Copilot, I feel like it's way better. It's way better than any other AI software out there, because every single AI software, they don't get straight to the point, and it sometimes have errors, and we want to avoid those. We need something that's going to be speed, because when you run a lot of faceless channels, speed is everything, bro. Because you got to think, you got to pay bills, feed your family, get food. So that's why I do these videos for y'all to have. Tell me the hook structure order. So when the algorithm be like giving me low views, I be feeling so bad. Like the algorithm is so fucked up. Algorithm is so fucked up. And it's cool because I'm gonna keep putting out more videos until the algorithm learning who to really surround my videos to. That's how YouTube comes with felon. It comes with learning. You're never supposed to succeed overnight. So you see, it took most of your great creators like Speed over 10 years. Most of us, because we had systems, we sat there, we learned, and we sat there for years. So you can see hook, context, technical breakdown, real proof, conflicts, insight, CTA. So like, towards the end part of the CTA, this is basically the conflict, and this is the basic expansuations, and this is basically the core analytics, and this is the backstory, and this is basically the hook. So the hook is the starting of the story, and the ending is the CTA. So yeah, so this order right here, this is our permanent structure. So what we could do is put this in our notes. So if you was using a bike channel, you could put this in your notes, and you go keep. So what I'm gonna do right here, so we go to this, we'll basically paste this, and you will use this for, let's say, motorcycle channel. Let's say motorcycle. So whatever your niche is, you'll say motorcycle channel, permit, hook structure. So for y'all, what I would do too is use only one hook structure. I want to keep changing the hook structures around, because guess what? When you keep changing the hook structures around, you confuse the algorithm. So you want your hook structure like to come out every single time in this hook, and then so this is drop this back. So you want to use this all the way until you can use it to hit over 100K in long form. And what I like to do too is basically install an element. So you can install an element right here, so where you could pick through the hook structure list, where you could pick through that. But yeah. All right, so back to this. So hash takes. So if this takes too long to load, what we could basically do. So fuck this. What we could basically do. I'm like saying fuck this, because yeah, I'm not finna sit there and shit's gonna take hours, bro. Everything is speed. So if the tool right there is gonna take hours, I'm gonna just come in here and I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just regularly do it over at Microsoft Copilot. So Microsoft Copilot is easier. So all we just do is copy everything from the tool. We literally copy it onto here. So I'm gonna show you how to quickly do it. But yeah, so we'll go over to here. We'll basically go to this. We'll basically go to new chat. We'll go to Control V it, and what we're gonna basically do is basically screenshot everything that's on screen. So we basically want to screenshot everything that's on screen. We basically want to give it our competitors channel data. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna like hook us up with the visuals elements, so we could create a viral thumbnail. So we can use Gemini, we can use Microsoft Copilot through the thumbnail. So we're gonna copy link, we'll go to YouTube thumbnail downloader. So and we'll just go over to here, we'll go to YouTube thumbnail downloader, and we'll go to this, and we'll basically paste this. We'll go to get images. You see HD 1280 720p, so we'll just copy this. We'll copy this. We'll paste this. And what we're going to do is competitors URL. So we're going to basically paste this here. So we're going to enter this. And what it's going to now do is model the visuals of the competitor's channel. It's going to basically give us like examples what we put on our thumbnail. So it's going to basically like analyze the visual, like do a DNA on the visuals, like the text on screen, the characters. It's going to basically tell us everything. So yeah, so you see right here, so the visuals DNA. So you see this right here, core visuals breakdown. So emotional hook top creates tensions between national pride and Americans. So it basically like analyze everything on the visuals. So you see right here, so what I'm gonna have it do is basically give me a prompt. So if we want to replicate, so we can use this prompt. So what we could do is go to a new chat right here. So what I'm gonna basically do is give it right back. So I'm gonna go to here, and we don't gotta go to a new chat. But yeah, for example, what I'm gonna do is just open up a new chat. I'm gonna duplicate this chat right here. Duplicate this. Go over to a new chat. So you can duplicate the tab. Go over to a new chat. We're gonna go over to a new chat. I'm gonna basically Control V it. So we want to Control V it everything right here. So we want to Control V it. We basically want to go over to generate image, and we're gonna basically tell us. So we basically want to paste this. We want to say create me a thumbnail, for example. All right. So this is the important part. So what we want to do is we want to come back over to this, and we want to give it one of our competitors' thumbnail. So we want to go to copy. We want to go to paste, and we just want to give it our competitors' thumbnail. So we want to give it our competitors' layout on our channel, our competitors' thumbnail, and this. What this then does is this basically analyzes all the data so it could create a thumbnail just like this. Yeah, so we'll go to this. We'll say this is my competitor's thumbnail. My competitor's thumbnail, by the way. So we go to create image. And it's going to now create the image. So it's going to basically generate the image, create it. And it's going to now take its time out the data, create the image. So yeah, so like I said, this is way quicker than all them other programs. So if there's a lot of, like I said, that AI program, that tool that we made is taking too long to load. You could just use Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft Copilot is way quicker. It works the same way. Don't fuss with AI. Don't argue. Like I said, everything is speed. When you run a faceless channel, it's about speed. And yeah, so and when one video flop, you can use the same structure. Just make a way better hook and script than the last one. So yeah, so what it's gonna do is building a DNA breakdown layer. So it's basically like analyzing the visuals of our competitors one, and it's taking the visuals, but it's making us a transformative version so we can have a winning version of ours. But yeah, so you can see the viral angle. So this thumbnail succeeds, successful retentions on church. It says text documents. It says mood keywords. So what I'm gonna have it do is it tells a replication formula. So you see prompt. So we gave it this prompt right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and do is create that thumbnail. So yeah, so you see what it did. What it went and did was we don't never want to reinvent the wheel. It's not about reinventing the wheel. We want to use what already worked, but do it in our own lane. That's the only way you'll really stand out. And if you get hit with inauthentic, show YouTube this clip and be like, you learn from Terry. Terry said, do what already worked and don't reinvent the wheel. Because and I'm saying this, if you reinvent the wheel, you're going to lose hope and your brain is going to get confused. You're not going to know how to come up with the idea. So we want to use what already worked, but we want to, of course, make a way better script, way better hook, and way better title. So YouTube can know that we did it our own way, but it's cool that we got a similar look like them. We didn't copy them exactly. We took what already worked, but we did it in our own way, and that's what you should really supposed to do when it comes to YouTube. So a lot of people we try to reconsider the wheel and reinvent it. That's why they don't see a lot of great results. And I don't mean to really talk bad on y'all, but there's a lot of these coaches in this game, and they like to, some of them be smart Alex. They want to reinvent the wheel so much. Stop reinventing the wheel, bro. What makes a channel viral is we use what already work, and it don't matter if you don't. What you want to do is you want to basically stay from seeing a lot of like more than like 5 multiple channels using the same thumbnail over and over again. So we could be the first one to really replicate. So you can see right. So if there's more than 5 copycats in this angle, of course that wouldn't be a great angle for us. So being that we basically replicated what already worked, we have a chance for us to go viral too. Like I said, YouTube never been as easy, bro. YouTube never been as easy, and most people make YouTube hard. So most people make it hard, and the ones that do that, I don't know, bro. I just don't know no more. The ones who really makes it easier is gonna be the ones who really win. So yeah, you see this right here. So what it's gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and give it my winning titles right here. Everything off my winning list. I'm gonna say throughout this list. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is basically copy this. We'll go to Control C. We're gonna basically do it. So we're gonna basically reload this. And you can see we could download this thumbnail. We could download this, but what I'm gonna have it do is pick out of this list. Pick me out this list a title that match this thumbnail to go viral. And this script is the second one. Or it's in the file, the script. Give me a title that match the thumbnail and script, so I can get a good APV and AVD. So like I said, this what AI does is right here, it basically gives us a transformative stuff right here. So a breakdown, it basically tells us like the emotional what works, and it says so if we wanted to, we could basically use this title today and use this thumbnail, and this thumbnail is more likely to work. So what I basically want to explain to y'all too, and I don't want y'all to feel like, oh bro, I just copied them exactly. So let's go over this. Let's go over this. Let's be honest. So you didn't copy them exactly. You didn't copy them. What you did was you basically use what already worked, but you basically make yours 10 times better. So you see, create this. So what it did was it put these things on the screen. So left, authority. So create this tension between this hooks. All right. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically you remove these words. So just remove the boxes. Just give me a thumbnail like my competitors, but way better. Let's not reinvent the wheel. So you sometimes gotta tell it that you don't want to reinvent the wheel, and yeah, because you don't want to reinvent you want to make keep the character, but make me a better version than his to get a good CTR. And this is what I basically want to tell you. So like I said, YouTube channels stay around for as long as you want them. Money come in. Let me see. And I know the YouTube employees are on my ass right now. They've been watching my channels lately. I've been seeing their emails, seeing their reviews. They've been reviewing everything. But I want to tell y'all something. So, and I want to be quite honest with y'all. One of y'all boys, y'all favorite streamer, Speed, right? Your favorite streamer, before he started out, he didn't have all these videos posted. He had a team. He built up a team, and he basically do tours, right? So, and I basically want to show y'all that when he first started on his main channel. So we go to ISO Speed, right? ISO Speed. And like I said, I have multiple methods to work for multiple channels and multiple niches. So we'll go to videos, and he has about 8 billion views. So we'll go to one of his oldest ones. We're going to go to one of his oldest videos. You see he posted 1 hour ago. So we're going to go to one of his oldest videos, long form ones. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to show y'all an example of what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show y'all that YouTube makes you money from years. Bro, chat, look at this. Look at this. So in this video, stand up, by the way. So if I don't have a thumbnail now for this, I get a thumbnail later on. I just don't have the time to really do it. So I want to show you that. Look, when he first made this video right here. So if we go to his revenue first 90 days, it went from literally, bro. Let me show you that YouTube, the revenue still goes up. He hit 23,000 views. It went from 1 million to 23,000 views. So when he let's exit that. Last 90 days, let's see the first first 24 days. So if we can see the first 24 hours, first 7 days, we can see how much views he made. But look, this video, 300 days right here, bro. This video had it went from 9K views. 9K views, 28, he was making $28 when it was at 9K views right here. You can see, so you can see all the way up until here. All the way up until here, 2,000 days. It was making this. It went from $28 and $28 to 5K. So, like I said, YouTube videos bring you views on and on from years from now, but it's not gaining views per hour. But that's what I want to tell you. So, it don't matter if you got low views, whatever. That channel can still get views and still blow up once that channel gains more authority. Speed only had clippers around him that was really bringing him more money. He had clippers, so that's he was able to get all them subscribers and all them views. He had clippers posting them, TikTok, Instagram. But us, we have our faceless business model. But that's here to show you that YouTube brings you money for years. So you might make that one paycheck in that first 9 to 5, and you'll never see that paycheck again. Like Ulex already said, and Ulex literally said, so you might make that first paycheck and it might feel good. You might never see that paycheck again. So look, we took what already worked. So you see this, what we did was we don't reinvent the wheel. We basically take what already worked, but we better it. So we better the background. We take the text example and we just have AI recreate it with a way better. So you can see this is the same size. So if we go to this right here, you can see that this is before, after, before, after, before, after. So like I said, this is how you really replicate ongoing viral videos from the motorcycle niche instead of you trying to reinvent the wheel. When you reinvent the wheel, so which title matches this? Give me the title. And when you reinvent the wheel, you feel off a little bit. And yeah, so when you reinvent the wheel, you feel off a little bit. And if you want to see who this character is, who's that character in that thumbnail? So sometimes they use AI generated characters, or sometimes they have AI just literally give them prompts for characters. But you see right here, so the main thumbnail right here as a generic, so artwork, so American, and this says pride, so yeah, authority, so yeah. So if I wanted to right here, we could basically do create me a prompt for another character for mines. A way better look alike character than his, or make me it PNG, another character, make it PNG. So we could just tell it make it PNG, and it's gonna make us the whole character PNG. So you see right here, so this is a clean character prompt for PNG. So you see a rubbed out thing. So what we could do is basically go to this, we go to create generate image, we go to this and it creates a PNG image, PNG images of the character. So you see right here, so you can see natural, ultra, thumbnail. So what I could basically have it do is basically give us just a prompt of the character. So just give me, so you see right here, so it just give me the prompt of the character. So we can have it AI do right now do, so we can use this character instead of us copying right here. We could take a lookalike character and make a better one than this already viral one. And what AI did was it gave us this prompt. So what it did was it analyzed the HTTR of the thumbnail, and it gives a one with clothing like the same exact thing. So it just looks stronger, no box cutter, no words, perfect PNG transparency, no celebrity lookalike issues, more. So you see right here, so what we did was it took what already worked. But it gives us a way better character. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically swap out the character from this thumbnail it gave us. So since it generated this one, what I'm gonna do is paste this here, and I'm gonna have it just swap out the character. So we're gonna use a same lookalike version, but we're gonna get way better clothing than that one, because if we have way better clothing and way better things than the other one and way better search, that means we have way higher chances of us going viral. And this video been way too long, but this was the full method. But yeah, so we'll just download this right here. What we're gonna basically have AI do is basically go to here. So we'll just have it add our character to the thumbnail. So what it's going to basically do is we don't want to reinvent the wheel. Reinvent the wheel, just stop doing that. So if you no point of you reinvent the wheel. No point of you reinvent the wheel. When you reinvent the wheel, your brain get lost. Your brain get lost out of ideas, and you won't have many ways to come up with ideas. So yeah. So of course you want to add creativity a little bit, but yeah, you basically want to type it, tell AI what to do, and yeah. So your fully channel won't be fully AI generated, but you're going to add some human intakes to the script. So, yeah. So, YouTube knows, like, you make the script different than the original one. And it's cool that you have AI generate the thumbnail. YouTube has no problem with that. You literally use AI that user already worked and you rebent it onto your own lane. That's not inauthentic. It's not called repetition. It's called taking what already worked, but you're transforming it and bending it over to your lane. And YouTube literally has it on the guidelines. So if you go to YouTube guidelines, they literally have one of YouTube guidelines that it's cool. So if we go to reuse content, let's go to reuse content. Let's go to reuse content or mass produce. And yeah, so I'm gonna read it off to y'all. So I'm gonna read the policy off to y'all. But if we go to this right here, it could say so most viewed videos, newest this, and we could go to this. So we could say for guidelines. You can see so these guidelines. So yeah, so we can make sure everything is following the guidelines. So if we wanted to right here, we could basically copy and paste this right here. And we could say so make sure my thumbnail follows the guidelines and not inauthentic. So we could just paste that there, and we could just tell it, make sure my thumbnail follow all the guidelines and not inauthentic. So you see, so we just paste it here. It says, your thumbnail already follows guidelines compliance. It says no misleading, no ethical, no sexual, no deceptions, no copyright. It says safe, optimized thumbnail to keep YouTube safe, avoid using real identical people or celebrity faces, keep technical things. So yeah, so it says you want to keep this. So what we could do is basically save this for later on for our next idea. So if y'all basically doing whatever niche I'm showing y'all, so y'all can really save this prompt. So that way when you basically go to replicate, it knows that it's not putting none of this on the thumbnail. So like I said, you want to make sure your thumbnails follow guidelines. Want to make sure it don't have repetition. So you see, we basically took what already worked, but we make a way better version of that one, and we add like a human intake to it. So we basically tell it make the characters way better, because we don't want to copy it exactly. Like I'm gonna say this, what AI went and did was, I like what it did. It basically it made it way better. It made it stand out, and yeah. So that's really how you really scale up. So it's just not about you copying every single thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna have it do is basically change the text on screen. So we want to change the text on screen. We want to put something way better. So what I'm gonna have it do is copy this, Control C this, Control V this. So what I have it did was I told it to put something that matches my title idea. So yeah, so I said put something that matches my title idea, because we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. YouTube is just about using what already worked and then using our own way. So yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do is basically go to here. So I'm gonna say create it. So create the thumbnail. Create it. So what it's gonna now do is create it. So you can see it tells white, this curiosity, Americans. Yeah, so it basically it take what already worked and we bend it over to our own. It says but best replacement for your text. So we basically replacement, but it hits harder for the CTR. But yeah, so we basically replace it, and we want to change the text a bit just from the original one, so YouTube don't see, like YouTube don't make us seem like we're repetitious. We basically took every single idea, but it's cool to get ideas from it. We could basically get the idea, but we want to change the text so we look transformative in that way. So like I said, most people try to reinvent YouTube. YouTube is not a reinvent wheel. We basically take what already worked and we do some way similar to that version, but make ours transformative, but way better. But yeah, so that's what we want to do. And if this video get a high CTR, we'll do another follow-up with the same angle, and we'll keep repeating, and we could do it for 5 to 10 videos. Once the CTR drops, I'll say 1 to 2% or 3%, then that's when you get another idea from a competitor's channel, and you'll basically give it to AI, so AI can know to create you a transformative version, but not a look-alike version, but way better version, so you can stand out. But yeah, but if y'all get it, it's gonna take some key things from it, but make it a way better one. That's really how channels stay out, and y'all be trying to reinvent the world, and I be seeing it like for no reason. Like come on, bro. Don't make things harder than it is. So you see the motorcycle head for the rail rise, but you see right here, so it gives us transformative text. So we have this transformative text. What we can have it do now is basically tell us for clips. So what I like to do is basically now tell us for a clip search. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is basically, so tell me my script. So what I'm going to have it do is basically go over to this tool. I'm going to basically tell it for the script. And nobody helped me with none. I learned all this on my own. I was literally used to struggle, literally learned everything on my own. Nobody helped me with none. So yeah, so we'll go to this. We'll say, create me a script like this that matches the thumbnail. So what I'm gonna have it do, but in this structure, but a 35-minute script. So it's going to create the 35-minute script. And what we could do is basically come over to this. And I'm not making things as hard. The gurus make shit hard. The gurus don't get straight to the point. They're all a waste of time. So yeah, so, and like I said, we just go to this. We'll basically paste this. And yeah, so what it's going to do is paste this now. And it's going to basically simple. So alright, so what I basically want to do too is to, before I started this video, started this entire video, I was inspired by my boys, and I gotta give a huge shout out to Stefan. Gotta give a huge shout out to Stefan. Gotta give a huge shout out to the boys on Twitter. I was basically inspired by the boys on Twitter to come through and drop a method like this. So they actually inspired me. So Nas, I seen Nas in the game. Basically, he was saying in one of his clips where you start a channel and it's about like failing and then you learning. So, and most people don't understand that. Most people just think, oh, you're supposed to go viral quick over one click, and they don't understand that YouTube comes with systems, and we've been studying for years. So most of the creators you see big, don't get jealous because you see their views. YouTube takes it's hard effort, and YouTube is like putting a puzzle piece together.
I wanted to break down why you on. Then suddenly something will spike up, something will work, and they'll have a huge spike. And not superhumans mostly. Black belts are generally people that show.
So you can see this. Pretty much anyone can black bait, but yeah. So like I said, it took them years.
You're not gonna do it. If you're making one video every 2 weeks, it's not enough output. If your quality is really bad, it just means that you haven't hit the thing that's gonna get you that degree, and you don't know what you don't know. So you might think that.
And the only thing to really improve is make way better scripts and way better visuals than what you had before. So you can see the hook right here. So what it did was it gave us this whole script. So what I can have it do is basically come in here, paste the script. I can say give me the script. Give me just the script. No scenes, no words. Give me the script in a TXT file. Just the script. Long, 35-minute script. Expand the words if you have to, or have me type 1, 2, see if it's long enough. Once you're done getting the script. So now what it's gonna do is get us the full script. So yeah, so now what it's gonna do is get us the full script, and you can see follow that. And I'm gonna show you how to actually get these clips. So like I said, this clearly already been a 57-minute video, which is crazy to me. And YouTube's not even pushing out none of my videos. But the thing is, bro, I don't even care no more. I don't even fucking care. And like I said, I don't even fucking care. I'm just about to get out these methods. I'm about to spare these methods, and I'm about to spare them onto my channel. And yeah, so like I said, some of my old videos might get thumbnails, but I'm just quick enough to spare these shit. I don't give a fuck about YouTube not pushing this shit no more. They know what they did. The argument is like, the argument what they did, and I try to put out these methods as quick as I could, but like I said, I'm not finna spare this shit. I'm finna fucking get out this whole shit. I'm finna get out this whole strategy, this whole method. Like I said, blame the algorithm. Blame the argument. The argument choose want to push niggas out like this. Come on, bro. Niggas like this don't work as hard as me, bro. Come on, bro. Niggas ain't working as hard as me, bro. Like I said, niggas Max will never be on my level. You will never be me, and you will never be better than me, and you will never be skill set like me. I said what I said. Bottom line, like that. And I don't bang with dude. Dude tried to scam me out a few months ago. I don't bang with dude. I don't fuck with dude. I said what I said. He ain't no different. It's just like, yeah, you know some shit. He's white. I'm white too. And my dad's just black. It don't make no fucking difference. But yeah, but like I said, I'm finna spare these methods to my channel. Blame the argument, I get no fucks. Like I said, it's really YouTube. It's really YouTube's fault. But yeah, but like I said, this whole method, I had a great. I enjoyed dropping this, bro. But yeah, like I said, you see right here, 2 views, 5 views, which is crazy to me that the algorithm do this. But like I said, the algorithm is rigged. It's quick to push those niggas out. But like I said, let's get it all patched. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop. So even if y'all don't show up, I'm not stopping. My goal is at least put out 1,000 on this channel. Put out. I'm gonna spirit, and you're gonna see me release stuff I never dropped before, never did before. It is what it is. Blame the algorithm, bro. I can't speak for our algorithm. After this method right here, I'm gonna drop another method. I'm gonna keep dropping. And I'm gonna drop another one and drop another one, drop another one until I get out 1,000 videos. And I don't care how many views these videos get. My goal is at least get everything patched. Make YouTube want to patch more niches. YouTube need to crack down on this shit. Since they want to be a smart aleck with me, since the algorithm want to be a smart aleck with me, I could be a smart aleck too. All right, so like I said, and the algorithm is struggling to get views, give me views. I don't know why. And it's like, bro, I posted more videos than that competitor and he's max. And it's like, it's cool, but like I said, bro, I'm gonna come back in a minute and I'm gonna drop my S1 pan away. So I'm gonna drop the S1 pan away. But like I said, this full method that I literally about to give y'all. No, I don't think nobody on YouTube literally dropped this. I'm about to drop some sauce. And I want to say no more reinventing the wheels. And the real reason why y'all try to reinvent the wheel is y'all probably see what works. And there's no way I should do that though. And you see right here, it gives us the whole script of the version right here. So this is the whole script we could use. And I also want to tell y'all too, so these are the 4 words for the script. But I basically want to tell y'all is what happens with the algorithm is when you're reinventing stuff, YouTube's losing you. It's losing you. Where to push your video to. And what I want to say, bro, is basically Max. Yeah, I seen it. Max over here, he just dropped. He's no different. The algorithm, I'm going to admit to it, the algorithm is rigged. This algorithm is rigged. And like I said, I don't care if bro dropped over closely to 500. We know who's better. And we know who puts the most work in. And but yeah. And like I said, my skill set and his level is no different. The only thing he is white. I'm white too. Damn near. But yeah. But that's all I want to tell y'all. But like I said, he got a full Discord full of dick riders. Of course they gonna ride for him. Of course niggas gonna be on my lane. But
there's
like
a ton of stuff that I could sit here and point out. The easiest way to get across my point here, I think, is just to say, when you're doing topics, it should be the most extreme, right? I know you also branched out and you're trying more. You look into it, you can literally identify, Minecraft, but it's upside down. You can see the stuff that actually will work. So it's just the ideation process, trying to get it down good. Or Sailus in the Dow just left me completely speechless or something like that. By the character saying that it left them speechless, it gives social proof, so other people want to see what left them speechless. Most people don't realize that's like a fake character, so it has that curiosity, it's emotional, color flash.
So yeah, so like I said, most of this right here, so yeah, so you see we got the whole script right here. So this is the whole script in the .txt, which it gave us. But yeah, so what I'm gonna show y'all how to do is now go over to, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably have to use it. I'm gonna tell it to remove the scene. So yeah. Alright, so like I said, Max and a lot of these other coaches, they're not as consistent like me. And y'all brought it to me multiple times and tried to tell me they're not as consistent like me. The algorithm is rigged. And like I said, it's cool, bro, but give me the script. Remove scenes. Remove numbers. Remove everything. And there's no secret to YouTube. No secret to YouTube success. And I hate how these gurus try to make it. Like, there's really secret.
That's where
there's no secret.
Scenario, people will just rewatch the video. This and we recreated this with like the sun, for example, and it's like just unavoidable visually, and it's a good video topic. I mean, the arrow's good. Number one, I don't like this font. I've always had like a hate thing. It shocked everybody in the it looks like they're doing something stupid, but they're actually.
And I want to tell y'all basically, yeah. So it's bull crap. It's bull crap. It's bull crap. But yeah. So I basically want to tell y'all that long form is way better right now. Long form is at its peak, and I'm able to come through give y'all this long form method. And yeah, but we're just gonna go ahead and do is give me the script. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is now basically add this to our voiceover solver. So what I'm gonna do for clip search is I'm gonna say, make me a prompt for clip search. Make me a prompt. So I'm gonna have to use ChatGPT. Like I said, the algorithm is rigged. YouTube itself, YouTube deserve bad reviews. After all my hard work, and y'all still gonna push that nigga, bro. After he puts in no work. Who is this young nigga? Max puts in no work, and he's over there. He's doing that just to sell his course. All right, so look, give me a prompt for clip search. Include this script on there. Give me a prompt so where I can search for each clip on YouTube, like keywords I could type them in. I need a prompt for clip search. So just go ahead and make me a list for clip search and use no. Don't make me no prompt. Don't make me no prompt. Just use this use a script. Tell me each order what I got to search for clip search. From hook to payoff. From hook to ending. And what we could do is basically paste this. And like I said, most people won't never be successful, and they gonna wonder why most other people's videos blowing up the way they do, because, like I said, everybody has systems behind them. Everybody has different methods, and yeah. But what's crazy to me is YouTube is pushing Max's stuff, then it push my stuff. But like I said, I'm giving you all this whole method. Do whatever with it, and yeah. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is go to this, and we're gonna go to YouTube, and yeah. But I might gotta bring out the SMM panels. I'm not gonna lie. If YouTube keeps doing that, I'm gonna have to bring out my SMM panels and bot. I'm going to have to bring out my SMM panels, and I'm going to drop the method on long form again, how to show you how to use an updated version of the SMM panels. So when YouTube is struggling to get views, struggling to give you views, it's time to bring out the panel, bro. It's time to really bring out the panel, and there's slots on the panel you could use the have it stay through for retention for it to get pushed, so it could get views. I'm going to show y'all a method. Like I said, I got multiple methods. Y'all probably seen David's hard drive and him having 40 terabytes of child P on it. Me, I don't have none of that. I have probably more than 40 terabytes of YouTube growth methods and all my strategies put together. Yeah, he's a pedophile. All my strategies put together. So we go to this right here. So if we wanted to, we could basically get this video. So if we wanted to, we could basically copy this video and we could get the script. So I'm going to show y'all how to actually get the voiceover. So what we're going to do is go to a YouTube downloader. So download tool. So let's go to this 8 point. So what we got to do is give credit to these owners. So if we're going to be using some of these clips, we got to give credit to these owners. Or we could have AI do is give us way better clips, way better keywords for clip search. But yeah. All right, so yeah, so what we're gonna have to do is now go over to this, and I'm gonna show y'all how to actually create the video and how to do everything. So yeah, and I'm gonna show y'all. I don't have a channel for me to upload it on, so I can't upload it. But I want to show y'all. And then for a team, you could, bro, the team just literally, you need to have great scripts. You don't need to have. So I see a lot of these gurus tell you that you need to have crazy editing or you need to do it a certain way. Tell them to fuck off. Ramiro would have told them the same thing. There's a lot of these gurus in this space that we're tired of. We're tired of, bro. They're bullfat liars. And I feel like I deserve more views than what YouTube gives those gurus. And I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying. Like, I don't care. I get no fucks. So we're gonna down with this. I'm gonna close out of this. And yeah, you just want to close out of these extension things. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to speed this up for y'all. But yeah, but like I said, YouTube, they're rigging me right now. They don't like me. Platforms being weird. I don't know no more. I don't know no more what I should do. It's like I'm gonna just drop methods on this channel. I'm done with shorts. I'm done with it. If y'all on sub, bro. Y'all watch speed. I don't care no more. Like I said, I'm gonna let all this go to waste, and I'm gonna just spare out and just drop methods on every single niche. How to edit it, how to get an audience for that, cause I have methods for that. And I don't want to let my knowledge go to waste. So yeah, so we done with this. And we'll just transform the script. We gotta move it every 5 to 7 seconds. So every 5 to 7 seconds in, we gotta move it. So what we're gonna do is give credit to the owner. So I like to go to Google Keep. Whoa. I like to go over to Google Keep. And I like to just paste the URL here. Yeah, I like to just paste the URL here. And yeah, so like I said, I don't care about how much money them gurus make, course sellers make. They're course sellers. Like I said, they will always be course sellers. You're not a good person, bro. You sell a course. You're a guru. You're a guru. So what we'll do is basically paste this here, and yeah. So you see this 35 minute script with no scenes, no labels. So what it just did was it gave us a whole script, and we structured it, and we got the vehicle right here. So this is the vehicle, and yeah. All right. So I'm basically going to show y'all how to actually. So it's downloading. Yeah, it's downloading. So we basically want to close out of all that, and now what's going to do is download. So we want to get we want to basically get over a few. We're not going to do this full. I'm not going to probably won't have time to get this full video done, full video out. So I want to basically maximize it so y'all can have chances. But yeah, so I'm probably not going to be able to get this full video done. So probably got to expand the script to about. I'm going to expand it to about. Because I know if y'all probably don't know if y'all want to stay here longer or watch longer. And I'm sorry if my videos be so long. It's just the methods. Me getting out the method. I get straight to the point. The thing is with them other coaches, they sell courses, bro. Anything involved in them making money is around a course. Course selling gurus. Me, I don't gotta do that. I learn what works and I learn what fails and I become better at it. Like course sellers will never be as successful as me. I don't care. You know, I said what I said, and it's bottom line. Take it with a sword of granite. But yeah, like I said, I just been doing a lot of these YouTube videos, and YouTube haven't been really paying me for as much. And YouTube like it ain't really been fun no more. Like YouTube been letting lame niggas winning out. I don't like that. But you know what it is? I'm gonna spread out and just drop everything and get everything patched. That's my goal. And I don't even care who cares about this bro winning. Who cares, bro? Arkham should have thought about that before it did what it did. Spirit out ignores me. So I'm gonna go as hard as I go. I don't care where nobody think it's because I have the knowledge to. You're not me. It never will be me. You're you. You're not Tyrese. You're not me. So yeah. So I tell a lot of my supporters be y'all. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then it's over. But yeah, so we're gonna go through this, and we're gonna basically we gotta give these owners credit too. So yeah, so we're gonna show you how to give owners credit, and we're gonna basically spare this down. So I'm gonna have to render this down over to about so. I'm gonna copy this. And we're gonna have to give that owner credit. And like I said, we just rest and repeat this. Rest and repeat this over and over. We just make sure every single all of our scripts are telling a real story, not inauthentic. It don't feel repetitive. Don't feel easy to replicate. And yeah, so we added some human intakes to the script. We make the script feel like value, where people are learning from, where it's not slop, but yeah, and they're learning a real story from it. So the script is safe and not repetitive or inauthentic, right? That's basically what we want to look for. So this is just the script is safe, non-repetitive, not. And most people they think I just got one channel, bro. I run multiple channels, bro. I run multiple various channels, bro. Why is there safe? This is not ethical. No reuse, no harmful, no misleading claims. Dark or mini tone safe. YouTube allows educational value like that. Using educational value, and yeah, so of course, so this is your script. It has unique narration, has original pacing, has your own voice, expands it. So I like to say, if you add your own voice to it, or you're using one AI voice per channel, and you're not impressing nobody. You're not doing deepfakes. You're not copying the style. You're copying what work, but you're doing it in your own way. So that's what really makes channels stand out. What most channels do, and what YouTube is cracking down on, is they copy the same thing from each other over and over again, or they will copy the same script without making minimal change to it. And it's like, bro, you do that and let's see how far you go. So we go to street delivery, motorcycles, Asia. All right, so we'll basically go to here, and what I'm going to just do is I'm going to just expand this script over to 5 minutes. 5 minutes because I don't want to do the full 35 minutes, but this is just really the strategy of me showing y'all how to do it. So what I'm going to do is basically expand the script to like 10 minutes. And it's crazy how the algorithm work, but like I said, it's cool. We're going to let the algorithm do its thing. Make the script 10 minutes. So we can make the script 10 minutes only, and yeah. But that's all I have for y'all, bro. And yeah, I'm out, though. I'm out, and we're going to use 11 letters for the script. So we just expanded it to 10 minutes. Just because I don't want to make this video even longer, and like it already is, because I see that now I got to use one of my SMM panels for YouTube, because YouTube it struggles to push my long form videos for somewhat. I don't know why, but I have way better videos than all them other coaches. Every single coach on the platform, I will smoke them one by one. I already told you, like, my skill set, they are nothing compared to me, bro, and they never will be. Never will be. I don't care how much money they make, how much income they make, nigga, you're not me. You ain't putting this much work as me. Nigga, I've been here for years. Doing my own thing, nigga, not giving a fuck. Nigga. So I don't care if Max, white boy, whoever passed me, I don't care, bro. Good. They don't have as many methods than me. I have a motorcycle method I just gave y'all, and I have another method for car niche that we could do, and I could sub these down, a format. And one thing for sure, you start out broke and you become rich. And like I told the Instagram employee, I said, it's cool that you keep my account, man. You're not more rich than me. You don't have more fame than you're not nowhere close. You make 100K yearly. Sit down. You make 100K yearly. Sit the fuck down. Who do you think you are? You make 100K yearly and want to be the man. But yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do is basically go down. And yeah, so we can turn the speed up. We could turn the similarity up. We could turn this up a little bit. And yeah, we could turn it up and we could just generate it. And now it's going to generate the whole voiceover. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all today.
A dusty road stretches across a rural landscape as a small red motorcycle hums steadily along. The sun hangs low, turning the air golden.
Alright, so I'm going to show y'all how to get these clips. And yeah, but like I said, the algorithm is rigged. Algorithm is rigged. Algorithm don't push none of my videos out. And yeah. But, like I said, chat, it is what it is. It is what it is. YouTube is about learning and failing. But yeah. And soon we got an inauthentic video next. I'm gonna drop that, how to put that, how to always win with that. So the real reason why channels get hit with inauthentic. So you see, this is the thumbnail that we did for the day. And if y'all wanna copy it, go ahead. You copy it. So we're gonna use Premiere Pro. I don't advise hiring an editor or whatever. Like these fucking coaches say, these fake ass coaches. Like, fuck those guys. Most of them. And I told y'all on Twitter the ones who really I'm rocking with, but yeah, all the other ones, bro, nah. It's like the algorithm struggles. They don't even attempt to push me. You see, this is a 1 hour video, 26 minutes. So, which I see that I probably gotta get thumbnails for. I probably gotta get thumbnails for 3 of these, which is great. But I'm about to post this motorcycle method next, and yeah, we'll see where it go. But like I said, YouTube is a weird game. It's a weird game. It's crazy how most niggas like speak or come in the game and just do whatever and don't even put in no work, and this nigga still getting growth. This nigga still getting growth. It makes no sense to me, but see, yeah, it's cool though. I'm gonna smoke this platform through the year. It's my goal. I'm smoking and I'm gonna get every single niche out. Niggas is cool, but I'm leaking that. It ain't over. And I'm gonna go through I'm gonna probably go back and overbought my videos. I got money on me. It's cool. I'm making sure niggas shit get smoked. It ain't over. I want all the smoke with y'all niggas. Every single guru in the space who talk bad on me through the years, bro, whatever. You not me, bro. You never gonna be Tyrese. You'll never be him. You're not him. You'll never nothing like him. Nigga. Who you think you is, nigga? You ain't me, nigga. You ain't me, nigga. You ain't me, nigga. So we just go to new project. We go to new project and we go to import. And we go to create. Yeah, but I see for these few uploads, I gotta probably pull out these panels. Probably pull out the panels because none of my shit is getting pushed. And it's crazy because I'm so consistent, like, with the streams. But, and I shouldn't even stress over it. It's cool, bro. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I know what I dropped. At the end of the day, I know what I brought to the table. And at least I ain't being Max. I think Max's video's not helping at all. Nigga just talk over the fucking cam. You don't fucking do shit for real. So yeah. So if I always wanted to walk away from the channel, I could just quit it. I could quit it and grow a new one. I have strategies. I have methods. But what we're gonna do right now is go to Microsoft Copilot. I'm gonna go to here, and like I said, there's a channel that I'm working on. I'm gonna show you one of my other channels. I'm about to start back working on in this video. I'm about to work on this other channel. Right? I'm about to show y'all one of my long form ones. But yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all it. But like I said, a lot of these channels fell, and after I would say give it 20 to 50 videos in long form, 20 to 50 or 20 to 30 days, and then you're gonna really see momentum pick up. But besides that, I run closely to about 150 channels, and I'm more skill set than most of these coaches I watch. Like this nigga over, none of these videos help, bro. None of these videos help, bro. He's in the way. When there's cool people's though, but now you see he's viewed out too, so it's not just me. The argument's rigged. And then y'all got the sake to come to me and tell me, oh bro, you fell off this and that. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. Hey, bro, it's cool. Keep that same energy, bro. I'm gonna make sure I get one of y'all nieces packs. So whoever's coming at me and saying I fell off, I'm gonna make sure I leak your method, and it's gonna be on the list. So keep doing whatever. It's cool, bro. Cause I'm coming through. I'm leaking more methods day by day. I already leaked the Navy method. That method's already out there. Now this is the murder cycle method. Y'all are cooked. Y'all are cooked. There's no way out. Y'all are finna be making big money no more. Y'all are cooked. Y'all are cooked. Cooked. It's over. And I'm about to grow this channel too. So 7 subscribers. We're not worrying about that. But we see right here analytics. I can show y'all this channel right here, and I'm about to actually post on it today. I'm going to revive it. I know I have a method to revive dead channels. So being that it died down, this ain't none, chat. Y'all know I'm good at this. So 18%, 1.7K, and you see how many impressions it pulled. It pulled at least 17K impressions, a 7 CTR, and it pulled this. So like I said, y'all know I'm really good at reviving channels, and it don't matter if the hook is bad. I know how to read better. And I have methods too. A lot of methods, but average view rates on 1 minute, which is great, on an 8-minute video, which is great. But like I said, I have many methods too. If y'all believe those coaches, believe them. Believe them, and let's see how far you get. But like I said, I come to YouTube serious. I don't come here to play games. I'm going to just put in that right there. And then for this example right here, what I'm going to do is, I already showed you how to make the thumbnail. So I'm going to show y'all now how to add the voiceover, and then I'm going to end this video and get this post on the YouTube. But like I said, y'all going to probably see me probably next weekend or whatever. I just need a break right now. I need a break right now to work on this military channel. And yeah, like I said, a lot of these coaches, they're not as consistent as me. Max never posted more videos like me. He's shitty, bro. Young bull shitty. If anything, the white community should be on my side. If anything, the white community shouldn't be on his side. It should be on my side. Bro didn't bring nothing to the space. Bro don't even make videos where people can learn value from, bro. All he just does is yap. So you see this right here. So we'll go to this more than 6 seconds right here. So after I'll say this is about. So let's see this. It's about. So yeah, we can use this up there. And then we'll have to keep transforming it. So we want to keep transforming it, and we want to get a different clip in. So yeah, that's really how you do it. And you just rest and repeat this. And then I'm about to show you how to add the voiceover. So the voiceover right here, we're going to go ahead and do is basically now get the voiceover. So yeah. All right. And you see, this is the voiceover software, so I'm going to just do 5 minutes. I'm going to just do 5 minutes. I'm going to just show you how to transform it, then I'm out. I'm out, bro, but yeah. Niggas want to flex and be like, oh, bro, I got big because I got... Nigga, you got a team on your side. If anything, you got a team. Me, I never needed no nigga to help me. I found everything my way. Every method you see me make, bro, I made it. None of those coaches, whatever, would never be way better than me. I get no fucks. I said what I said. It's the bottom line of it. But yeah. Niggas won't be like me. Niggas ain't gonna be me. Niggas ain't me. Niggas don't know what they know, man. Let niggas stay where they at, y'all. Let niggas really stay where they at, y'all. On my G-rays, nigga. So we're gonna create captions. Yeah, so that's really how you do it. So we're gonna create captions. My PC ain't let me do it, but that's all I have for y'all today. And you just transform and get more clips and keep repeating this. And then you just put this on black and white. But that's all I have for y'all today, bro. And yeah, so my PC ain't even let me. My PC's in the shop, but that's all y'all getting. All y'all getting. If y'all don't like it, whatever.
Styling.
But you put this on black and white. You transcribe this, captions. You go to create captions. You go to right here, so transcribe. And you'll go to audio transcription. Then you'll basically add in a new clip after 5 to 7 seconds. So you keep adding it in. You can do this all the way up until 20 minutes, and you rest and repeat this. You can use 11 labs. I haven't meted out my channel for 11 labs, but like I said, I'm probably about to leave this channel abandoned for like 2 months right now. 2 months smoothly, because I want to work on my shorts channel, and I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it for real, so yeah. But what I want to say, bro, is appreciate everybody who tuned in today. Sorry I had to be a long video, but yeah. So we just go over there, and you go add in sound effects and add in music.
Styling. Just a simple motorcycle doing what it has done for decades. Carrying people where they need to go. It isn't fast. It isn't flashy. It doesn't come with traction control, Bluetooth, or even a fuel gauge. And yet this plain, almost invisible machine has quietly sold more than 20.
So you rest and repeat the method, and you can use this. You can use check Gemini for the description, write a description, and yeah. But that's all I have for y'all today, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all though. My PC's freezing. I can't even do nothing, bro. This is crazy, man. YouTube still ain't monetized me, bro. That's cool. I'm gonna smoke you, girl. Still yours. I'm gonna smoke you, girl. I'm gonna smoke the heck out of y'all. Like I want all the smoke. any single girl in the coach, any single girl in this space. Like I'm not keeping nothing cool with y'all. Like YouTube's taking over my what? It's cool, bro. I mean, I'm getting this method out, and then I'm leaving this channel inactive for 2 months. I'm out, bro. This is crazy.